Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to our. Oh, let me turn this off. Okay. Yep, I wanted to turn the recording off because this is already being live streamed into our We Rock Winning Wednesdays. And I know it's Tuesday, but this is like the group I want to publish this in. So, welcome to tonight's Mary Kay event. It's called Shake Up Your Makeup Bag, and you're going to learn about how to use our liquid eyeshadows. You're going to get to learn about the spring product line. You get to learn a little bit about Mary Kay, my business, our business, and why we are so crazy in love with our business, and how we just really feel like the whole world should be pink in our opinion. But let's just start with some fun stuff here, okay? So I'm actually going to have you guys start off by watching one of my videos. So I need to do a screen share and thank you, everyone that's watching through Facebook Live. The one thing I cannot do is see your comments. So if you were in Zoom, you could jump on the Zoom link and I could see your comments in chat. Otherwise, just watch it in Facebook Live world. Okay. And allow me just a second to do my screen share here.
We're doing something more important, in my opinion, than selling cosmetics. We're helping people to change their lives.
At the very heart of Mary Kay is a calling to make the world a better place.
60 years after our founding, that heartbeat is stronger.
Stronger than ever. It is truly a remarkable story how we got here.
In 1963, my grandmother created an opportunity for women to own their futures. Enriching women's lives is the mission. We have a purpose here.
The company gives back. It stays true to Mary Kay Ash's devotion to family and supporting women. Since 1996, Mary Kay and its charities have given more than $200 million worldwide to groups focused on helping women, children, and the environment.
Mary Kay's dedication to make things better goes beyond geographical borders. The company has planted more than 1 million trees around the world. Our global manufacturing facility has achieved zero landfill status. It's powered by 100% renewable energy, and we produce more than 1 million products there every single day.
We push the boundaries of product innovation here every day. Mary Kay holds more than 1,600 patents. That reflects our passion for creating high-quality products people love and trust.
We are continuing Mary Kay Ash's vision. We are supporting the independent beauty consultants and a business opportunity that changes lives.
I feel inspired every day that we have empowered women in more than 35 countries to run their own businesses. The opportunity helps enrich their lives and the lives of the people around them.
The opportunity is truly unparalleled. It was created by a woman in 1963 when there were hardly any opportunities for women. This community of women supporting women has made us one of the largest beauty brands in the world.
I know our mission will never change. Mary Kay was created by a woman to empower women. I'm excited to see how it enriches women's lives in the next 60 years.
60 years.
60 years.
Well, I hope that you loved that little video because that's one of my favorites. Now I'm just trying to find us up here. Here we are. Okay. I've got like 10 different things open at one time. That's one of my favorite videos of Mary Kay. And I actually had the privilege of meeting Mary Kay. You see, back in the beginning of my Mary Kay career, we were challenged to become a red jacket, which means that we had 3 gals join our Mary Kay team. And in doing so, we could go to Mary Kay Career Conference. Well, Mary Kay Career Conference actually is happening next month in 8 locations around the United States. We have a local event that's not career conference. It's called the Final Four. But at any rate, let's come back to the story. So I had earned the privilege of going to career conference, and we were going to Chicago, Illinois. So I marched across stage in my red outfit and my red jacket, and I was just feeling pretty hotsy-totsy. And for starters, I had never walked across a big stage ever, except when I graduated from college, which was downtown at Cobo Hall. Back then it was called Cobo Hall, because I was from a graduating class with like 600 plus people in it. And so it was really something to walk across this Mary Kay auditorium stage. And wouldn't you just know it, that Mary Kay was right there looking at every single person, shaking every person's hand and saying, thank you. Now, I had never met Mary Kay up to that point in time, but I had the privilege of shaking her hand, and she looked straight into my eyes. And Mary Kay was a little person. She was maybe about 4'9" or 4'10". She was a real petite, small person, but she had real big blonde hair, of course, of the day. And she just looked at me and she said, congratulations. And I could barely speak. I mean, I was like dumbfounded that I was actually meeting the person behind the name. It just totally, I guess, starstruck me. And I went, wow, what a privilege. What a privilege. Okay, now let me just get into jumping into our what's in our Mary Kay Shake Up Our Makeup bag today. Yep, upside down. Ta-da. And let me just walk you through that. I'll come back and talk about that story later. So as you can see, I have one eye done and the other eye I'm going to do. Now, actually, I have made some videos today, and so I had to take my makeup off a few times to get all my video work done, but that's okay. So let's talk about the Mary Kay liquid eyeshadows. We have these 4 great colors, and these are really convenient to use. If you can finger paint, you can use these colors. I just want to give you hope. And they have built-in primer in them, so you don't even need to have an eyeshadow primer with them. And so the colors are Light Beam, Starlight, Meteor Shower, and Purple Nova. Okay, these are all great, and I'm going to show you how I have all of them on today, and then I'll add some mascara to the end. So let's first start with Light Beam. Okay, and pull my hair back here, and I like to put a little bit of Light Beam above my eyebrow, and like I said, you can finger paint, so I just literally just press this in just to give my eyebrow a little bit of an eyebrow lift. A little bit, it's just a tiny bit of shimmer. And then I'll go right under my eyebrow, and I will put some more on right in this area, and again, pat it. This has a nice foam applicator, so it's real easy to apply, and I'll just bring that down almost to the crease. It looks like I need to blend that a little bit better. Okay. And even though my eyes have a little bit of crepiness, I still think it still looks good. See, when you get into big light, you can see all the reflectiveness going on, but farther away, it just looks like it's brightness, but you're not quite sure what that's all about. So that's the Starlight. Oh, and one more place that I put Starlight. On the inside corner of my eye, just a dab. So kind of like if you could imagine a triangle of color on the inside corner of my eye. Very simple, super simple, see? And it's rather reflective. And granted, I've got my ring light on. It is giving me quite a bit of light. Okay, the next color that I put on is actually Meteor Shower. And again, just using the applicator itself. And I'm just putting this over my eyelid. I'm going all the way up to the crease of my eye. And I'm going to go a little bit to the inside and then almost all the way out to the outside. I don't want to go past the corner of my eyes because then it'll make my eyes look like they're a little bit droopy, and that makes my eyes look a little bit sad. And I don't want sad, droopy eyes, number 1. And number 2, I want my eyes to look uplifted and awake and open. And if the eyeshadow comes below the corner of your eye, it makes your eyes look sad and droopy and not so open. Okay, so that's step number 2. Easy, easy. Okay. And then step number 3, now I'm going to use a little bit of the Starlight Pink, and I want to put just a little bit of extra sparkle over the very iris of my eye. Here we go. Just patting it right over my other eyeshadow. I'm not worried about it being too super blended. It's just there. Okay. Of course, I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. And then the last color they're going to be using is Purple Nova. And the Purple Nova is the one that gives it that rich kind of look to it. So I'm going to pat a little bit of that in the corner, a little bit up into the corner of the, in the corner of the eye. And then I'm going to pat a little bit up into the wedge of the eye. And then I'm going to put a little bit down here. It looks like I might have more on this side than I do on the other. So I'm going to go back with a Q-tip now and take a little bit off and just blend it a little bit. Pick up any of the extra. And I'm just going along the crease of the eye and just above in onto the bridge of the eye zone area there. Super easy to do. And I drag it from underneath just so I get a little bit of eyeliner underneath. And then pull it back a little bit if it looks like it's a little bit too out there, too much. Just pull a little bit off with my Q-tip. There you go. Now let's add a little bit of eyeshadow. I mean, not eyeshadow, mascara. Hello, Gail. And I actually use 3 mascaras. Now, next week in my Shake Up My Makeup bag, I'm going to talk all about mascaras. So here we go. So the first mascara that I'm going to be putting on is my Lash Love mascara because I want to have some good length. And this has a curvy brush on here, and I like that for extra ease in application. And I have pretty short eyelashes, so this is handy for that. And then I'll put a little bit down below. Now I did get a little bit of a mascara oopsie up on the top, so that's no problem. I'll just let that dry and come back and pick that up in a minute. It'll just pop off. The next mascara I use is my Ultimate Mascara because this gives me great volume on my eyelashes and additional length. And like I said, next week we'll talk more about eyelashes. And I'll talk about, well, there you go, another mascara oopsie. And a little bit underneath. Okay, and then I finish it off with Fanorama mascara. And the Fanorama mascara is, in my opinion, the best of all of our mascaras. And especially like the brush, because it has a brush that has a waistline in it, so you getting close to your eyelashes, but it also has these little whiskers on the end so that you can put additional mascara in the hard to reach corners of your eyes. Well, I'll tell you, there are some days when putting mascaras on better than others. This is the day where it's not going on so good. See that goop of mascara right there? Oh, well, you too can do a video and get your mascara in the wrong place. And then I will just shake it, put a little bit down here because I like my mascara. And then on this side, let me balance it out a little bit. I might need to put a little bit more on this time to balance it out now. Yep, looks like I do. Okay. So with my little Q-tip, I'm just going to go back and pick up those mascara. Can you see those little mascara flakes? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But all I did was just pick it up because it's already dried. Just pick it up. You don't have to do any smearing. Now the one that's in my eye, along my eyeliner, I think I'm going to let that be. I'm not going to mess with that because I don't want to mess with my eye design. Okay, so that's how you use the liquid eyeshadows. Super easy to do, and they come in 4 colors, as we'd mentioned earlier. And here's the thing that I love about these eyeshadows. If I was traveling and I didn't want to take a compact with all my eyeshadow colors in it, I just wanted to take something super easy, I would take these because you could wear any one of these just by itself all day long and it would look great. Secondly, these are sweat resistant and they have built-in primer. So once you put them on, they don't budge too easily, right? You know, like you could sit in a hot tub. You probably couldn't go underwater, but you could probably sit in a swimming pool and splash around and they're not going anywhere. So you always have a little bit of glamour on, right? And the last thing I like about it is because they're these little tubes and I don't have to worry about a compact. If one were to fall on the floor, they won't smash and crash and come apart. They're hardy, you know, like they're travel proof and they could fit in my carry-on bag. Kind of important there. All right. So that's what I have in the Shake Up Your Makeup bag for today. But I'm going to move on because now I want to share with you some of our great colors, some of our spring products. And let me see if I can do a screen share and show you the products. Okay. Let's see if I can pull up the document that I had available. Give me just a minute here and go see if I can find it. New tab. Okay, products. Nope. 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 It's new. New tab. Nope. Chats. Okay, well, I'm talking with somebody. Not right now, though. Not to worry. Okay, cancel there. So I will just show you the products right from right from my desk. How about that? Because I'm not able to find the document. I might have shut it down earlier, and I want this to be a brief video. So thanks for hanging in there with me. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, these are our spring collection products, and we've got some fantastic new things that we're adding to the product line. The first thing up from here is our brand new Mary Kay sunscreen with an SPF 30. But here's the cool thing about the Mary Kay sunscreen SPF 30. It's a mineral-based sunscreen, not a chemical-based sunscreen, which means that it lays on your complexion. And the way that you use it is after you wash your face, you put your serums on, you put your boosters on, you put your moisturizer on. Before you add your makeup, you put on your sunscreen. Sunscreen is designed to be worn every day, whether it's sunny or cloudy. UVA damage happens through the clouds, and UVB damage, which is burning rays, can also happen through the clouds. So you want to be protecting your skin. If you're using a Mary Kay skincare product that has SPF already built into it, that's a chemical product, that's a chemical barrier, no problem. Some people are sensitive to chemical SPFs, and so they opt out of them, but everybody can wear a mineral-based sunscreen product because it contains zinc oxide, and zinc oxide is a physical barrier. And once you've got that on, then you can put your makeup on over that or wear it by itself. So it's good for him and her. It's fragrance-free. It absorbs quickly. There's no shine. It doesn't feel oily. It's great for everybody and every skin type. So it's really nice. And it's super safe for allergy-prone skin. And it does have the American Cancer stamp on it so that it helps with controlling the onset, or not controlling, but it helps prevent skin cancer. Super important. So this is the Mary Kay SPF right here. It retails for $28. Consumption rate on this, if you were using this only on your face, you would probably go through this in about 3 to 4 months through the summertime. If you're putting it on your face and neck and hands, then you might consume it at a faster rate than that. So it has also no fragrance. I think I mentioned that earlier. So let me see if there's anything else I had said here before. It provides a gentle and effective defense against sun damage and skin cancer. Well, good. That's great. And it also helps protect your skin against blue ray. And it is fragrance free. And I mentioned that already. Okay. So that is our SPF product, our brand new. And we've been waiting for about 3 years to get this product to come to market. We're really grateful for this. And I did ask Mary Kay if this is coral reef safe, and they said yes, that it is, but it is not, it's not labeled for it, but yes, it is. So that's good to know, because if you are an ocean diver or a snorkeler, you want to make sure that the coral reefs are protected. And this does. Okay, next item up from there. Oh, this brand new fragrance from Mary Kay. And this is called, let me get my cheaters on this one. Thank you. I just finished, as you know, the Zoom, but then I had some other things going on too. So let's come back to this now. So this is called Boundless Blue Eau de Toilette. It retails for $44. It's not exactly a square bottle. It has like a little curve into it. So it's kind of ergonomically really cool to hold onto. And it has beautiful, bright, fruity florals. And also it has sparkling citrus. And then it has hints of the sea. So in other words, the top notes are bright, fruity florals, just like smelling a bottle of wine. The middle notes are going to be a sparkling citrus. And the bottom note, which is the last thing you notice about the fragrance before it sort of fades away, are hints of sea. We call this our Mary Kay Vacation fragrance. It comes in this neat little atomizer, of course. And where would you apply fragrance? Well, an eau de parfum means that it has the actual molecules of the fragrance, like esters. And so you would spray it on your wrist, but you don't want to rub it because you will damage the esters. You just want to tap it because your body heat will release the esters over time, which releases the fragrance. Also put it behind your ears or in the nape of your neck. And if you're a little bit fragrance sensitive, consider just putting it on the inside of your arms, on your elbow, the inside of the arm, and also behind your knees, so that you are able to, over time, adjust to it from a sinus perspective. When I first joined Mary Kay, I could not wear their fragrances. It was just too strong. But I started wearing them on my ankles, and within about 3 months, I was able to wear fragrance. I had just never worn fragrance before. I was so happy I did, because Mary Kay creates wonderful fragrances, and many of them are Eau de Parfums, which means they're one step below a pure perfume. Very fancy. Thank you, Mary Kay, for that. The next thing I want to talk about are these cute, adorable Mary Kay hand creams. Adorable, and we love them to pieces because they are so handy dandy to have. These only retail for $10 a piece. And I don't know about you, but when I wash my hands, I kind of like to have a hand lotion go on right away, but I want it to smell good. I want it to smell pretty. I want it to smell fresh. So we have 3 of them. First, we have the Passion Flower, which is this pretty kind of raspberry color, if I'm getting this right. So let me double check my notes here, because yesterday I got them mixed up. Okay. So yes, this is Passion Flower, and this is a blend of watermelon, peony, and freesia. And if you've ever smelled watermelon or peony or freesia, you know, watermelon's got that fruity, pretty smell to it, a fun smell to it. Peony has this rich, deep aroma that just, it is so romantic. And freesia is like a spark. It's like a spark of citrus that's in the air. Freesia has a real sharp floral fragrance to it. So a blend of all 3 of these. This is going to always be a favorite for me because I absolutely love the fragrance of, I love peony and I love freesia. Okay, the second one up from there is going to be their Island Mist and Jasmine. And this contains Granny Smith, Granny Smith apple, and Star Jasmine, and Italian lemon. And again, just like top note, middle note, bottom note, like you're smelling a bottle of wine, you are allowing a bottle of wine to, be exposed to the atmosphere so it breathes. You notice a top note, middle note, and bottom note when you're tasting wine. Same kind of thing like I'd mentioned earlier about the fragrance. Same thing with our hand creams. And then our last hand cream is called Berries and Rose. And this is strawberry, rose, and vanilla. And those are all pretty familiar fragrances for us. So here's what I recommend for you. And this is what I'm going to do. So in my guest bathroom, I'm going to have these nested in a cute as can be little basket for springtime, right? Because I'm done with winter. I've already put my peony wreath up on my door and wrapped some Valentine's Day garland around it. And as soon as the month of February is over with, we are full blown into bring it on summer. Bring it on spring and summer, because this is, well, that's where I want to spend all my time anyway. Okay, so 3 of these will go in a little basket on my bathroom counter. And then I'm going to buy another set. Will go one in my purse, one in my car. You get the idea. One in my purse, one in my car, and one in my desk. So I always can have my hands smelling pretty, always. And if I had a guest bathroom or a secondary bathroom, I would have one in there also. So think about all the places you could pop these into. In addition to that, if you are going to a birthday party or if someone's having you over for dinner, this is a really nice $10 gift to give to somebody. Maybe you are hosting a baby shower or a bridal shower. These are nice prizes to give away, like really nice prizes to give away. And if you don't want to give them away as prizes, put them on the ladies' room bathroom counter in a little basket, just like I suggested at home, because everyone loves to be treated to pretty hand lotions when they go to either a baby shower or to a bridal shower, or maybe just a girls' weekend. Pop them in their swag bags. You get the idea. Or how about teacher appreciation that's going to be coming in just a couple months? Now's the time to grab these, because this is what I can tell you in Mary Kay. At this price point with these fragrances, they will vanish. I mean, they are coming on market with your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant. She will be able to order these for you, and they will be available at our website on the 16th. If your consultant participated in the Preferred Customer Program mailer, she'll be able to purchase these early to have in store, but they won't go on the website, so you won't even see them on the website until the 16th. And once that happens, I will just tell you, it's wildfire in Mary Kay. People love to buy pretty smelling things. Just is the way that it is. So is that everything I've got there? No. I want to talk with you about the featured product of the month. And for this one, I am going to bring up my official forms. I think I can do that right here. So bear with me. I first want to make sure I pop them up before I do a screen share with them with you. And of course, that's not how it's working. So let's see if I can do it this way. Well, you're still seeing me. That's good. Here's my Zoomer. Let me see if I can pull up my document. Okay. Cancel. I'm going to go find that document. I will be right back because it's not where I want it to be, and I want it to be there. So in the meantime, just bear with me because it looks like I lost my document up here at all my open tabs, but it is not all lost. They'll come back around real quick. In the meantime, feel free and in notes or in comments to put down something that you might have a question on. I will answer it after we're done with this, but I can't answer while this is going on. Okay, let's see. Did we get it? Almost there. Almost there. Now we got to go down to our new products. We have a new Mary Kay website, and so there's a fun few things to learn. Of course, whenever you learn, whenever something new happens. So business tools, customers, no. Products. Here we go. Okay. And here we go. Okay, now let me just bring this up a little further. And let me go back into my Zoom group. And I'm ready to show this to you. There we go. Screen share this. There you go. So the first thing I want to talk about in our featured products of the month is the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions with the Retinol 0.5. This entire system retails for $120, as you can see down in the box below. But here's some things that I want you to know about this, and I actually have to enlarge this so that I can read it. So the Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5, this particular set, what this does is it helps prevent and reverse the signs of aging. It stimulates the surface cell turnover. It supports natural collagen and elastin, and it's shown to improve the appearance of wrinkles and uneven skin tone and loss of facial firmness. So I love this product because it really works. And the magic ingredient in here is retinol, which is vitamin A, and it's considered the gold standard ingredient of dermatologists. And then it's recommended for adults of every age to prevent signs of visible aging you can't even see yet. And it's while helping reverse advanced signs of visible signs of aging. So it helps me not look older, and it helps reverse the aging that's already happening. Now, the second component to that is the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Calm and Restore. So you're going like, well, wait a minute, Gail, why do you need both of these things? Well, just let me tell you that the Retinol 0.5 is the purest and the strongest that you can get over the counter. So Mary Kay created a retinization process, and part of that process, and it takes 8 weeks through the process. And you need to be able to have something to calm your complexion down as your skin's getting used to this product. So that's where the Mary Kay Calm and Restore Facial Milk comes in. It's clinically proven to calm irritated skin because the skin will get quote unquote irritated. It'll feel a little bit itchy perhaps. And it delivers instant hydration because the nourishing milk is powered by 4 plant oils known for their soothing properties. And that's an integral part of our gentle retinization process, which is pretty cool. The plant oils are coconut, jojoba seed, safflower, and olive oils, which all deliver a power shot of rich fatty acid to nourish and soothe our skin. Then there's glycerin, well known as a humectant, which means it attracts moisture to the skin and it helps the skin retain water to boost the moisture levels. And then thirdly, there's squalene, which is a natural emollient that is delivered from plants. And it's derived from plants and is an excellent moisturizer to help support the skin's barrier and reduce dryness. We only have squalene in one other product in Mary Kay, and that is in the Mary Kay Naturally Moisturizing Stick. This particular product this Calm and Restore facial milk. If you suffer from severe dry skin, you can use this without the retinol and put this on your face after you put all your moisturizers on. Put this on your face last before you go to bed, and you will be amazed at how your face feels in the morning. And that's for someone that has super severe, super dry skin. Now I want to talk a little bit about the boosters, because this is all part of the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions line, and the boosters are fantastic. And the first one, let me roll this up. Yep. The first one is actually to help take care of our wrinkles and fine lines. So let me open this up a little bit bigger so that I can see it also. Okay. This targets the wrinkles, that takes the wrinkles and it reduces them to the next level with the renowned ingredients. And the ingredients are vitamin C, resveratrol, and acetyl hexapeptide. I know they're like going, what? Yeah, no, you don't have to have a chemistry degree. You just have to be able to read to learn how these products work. So what you do is you want to put them on the fine lines twice a day, morning and evening, and use it consistently, because that's the key. So this is very targeted just for the lines that you're noticing on your complexion. And it may be used with our retinalization process, and it may also be used with our AHA and Ceramide Hydrator product, which moves me to the next step, which is the AHA Ceramider product. And this supports the skin's barrier to a unique boost of highly targeted moisturizing ingredients. The hyaluronic acid, which we call AHA, is a powerhouse humectant because it actually will attract and expand 1,000 times its molecular weight in water. And there are two forms of AHA, which makes it dual action when combating dry skin. Okay, so if you've got like flaky areas, this is where you put the flaky stuff. This is where you would put a drop of this on. And then the ceramide is essential in the retention of skin moisture. And it also contains the botanical Verbena officinalis extract, which is a plant extract that is known to improve the hydration of skin, and it supports the skin's barrier. Okay, now let's move on to our next one. What does it say about this? Any one of the 3 additional boosters with retinol, which means you can use this with retinol. Okay, you can use this one with any of the other boosters that I'm talking about. This is a standalone product that can be used with the other boosters, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now let's say that there's a concern about brightening on the complexion. This addresses the multiple pathways to reduce uneven skin tone and boost the skin's brightness with a trio proven skin brightening ingredients. Like you might have a sunspot, you might have a blown out age spot, you might have a blemish spot that's just never gone away, or even just some kind of discoloration you don't know where it came from. These are the 3 things that this contains. And remember, this is very targeted, on the spot kind of product, no pun intended there. So this will give your skin a brighter, more even skin tone. First of all, there's ferulic acid, which is a very high potency antioxidant that acts like a shield to defend from external factors that may lead to skin discoloration. So it works as a defense mechanism. Then there is niacinamide, which is a form of vitamin B3, which is an essential ingredient in brightening the skin. It actually has brightening superpower, which is quite true. And we have this also, vitamin B3, in our TimeWise 3D cleanser. So if you're using TimeWise 3D cleanser, this is an add-on for that. And then we have navy bean extract, which is known for its brightening efficiency and effectiveness. And navy bean extract was something that Mary Kay discovered, which is pretty neat when you think about that one. Okay, now let's move on to the last one. You can use the brightener with your AHA and Ceramide Hydrator. You can also use this with retinol, but after the retinization, you can use it with the retinol 0.5. Okay, so if you want smoother looking skin, like maybe you want to even out pop marks from blemishes, or maybe you've got blemishes, or someone you know has got blemishes, they can use this product, and it is known to level and help control acne problems. Okay, it accelerates the surface renewal and gently dissolves dead skin cells with a trio proven skin smoothing ingredients. It has polyhydroxy acid, which is also abbreviated as a PHA. It provides a gentle exfoliation on the skin surface. Then it has alpha hydroxy acid, which is known as an AHA, that provides deep exfoliation below the skin surface. And then it has glycerin, which is a humectant that helps boost the moisture level. Okay, and this can be used with the AHA, with the the AHA and the ceramide hydrator. So again, this can be used with a hydrator booster. And here's the cool thing that you might want to know. Let me bring this all back out of view. Let me just reduce this a little bit if I can. Okay. There we go. That I want you to know that Mary Kay color codes everything because we like it super easy. So see that the hydrator is blue, right? The one for line reducing is purple, right? That's our line reducer product. Our skin brightener is with the niacinamide, with the, let's just say the skin brightener with the ferulic acid and niacinamide. That's our orange logo. And then if you want your skin smoother, that's our green logo. So you can't get them mixed up if you're trying to take care of your face and you don't have your reading glasses on. Isn't that something? So there we go. We've got that taken down. I'm going to stop my sharing and come back to me. There we go. I hope you like that little show. That's everything that we've got for tonight on that. And just to wrap this up, I wanted to share with you a little bit about my Mary Kay story. And, I've been in Mary Kay for 37 years. And I joined Mary Kay, kind of as a last-ditch effort. Because you see, when I joined Mary Kay, I had just received a 50% pay cut at my job. I am a college educated horticulturalist from Michigan State, and I have a bachelor's and a master's, and I was working as an interior plantscape designer. Loved my job. Like, I was crazy about my job. Like, I even said to the owner, I would love to buy in on this business if you were open to it. She didn't tell me the business was floundering so badly. And instead, she said, well, I'm going to have to cut your paycheck in half. It was the most money I'd ever made. I was devastated. It was right before my sister's wedding. I was so unhappy about that. However, at that point in time, my consultant was taking care of me, and I said to her, yep, I just got a 50% pay cut at my job, and I don't know what I'm going to do because I need to make a car payment. I need to make a student loan payment, and I was brand new married, and so I needed help out around the house. I'm a team player. I support the cause. And, my husband and I were brand new married. And she said, well, would you ever consider Mary Kay? And this had been bounced around in front of me by her once before. But this time I could see that maybe I had a need. And I said, well, yeah, I do have a need to figure out how to pay my bills. And she said, well, come, you've got nothing to lose by learning about Mary Kay. And I went, okay, you're right. You got me there. I got nothing to lose by learning about it. Wouldn't cost me things. So I went to a Mary Kay get together with girls, and it was such a positive experience for me. And I was pretty much on the low end of the happy scale. I didn't even realize how kind of bummed out I was about things, but I definitely needed something more positive in my life. And my husband and I were thinking about having children, and I did know that I wanted to work for a company and have work fulfillment so that when I was raising my children, that they would be happy. I wanted my kids to be brought up in a happy, positive environment, not a crabby, complaintive, critical household environment. That's not where I wanted my kids to be. I wanted them to see the positive side of life whenever possible, because, you're going to get hit with enough negative. I didn't want it to be part of my household. And so I went, now that sounds kind of appealing. And then they said, Mary Kay Beauty Consultants earn 50% on everything they sell. And I went, well, that sounds promising. So I really wasn't even thinking about the commission. But here's what really got me. Here's what really snagged my attention. They said, and this was just happening, they were just debuting a Mary Kay car program for consultants. And they said, Mary Kay Beauty Consultants can now earn the use of a Mary Kay car. And I went, what? I'd heard about the pink Cadillacs, never had seen one, but heard about them. And they said, yes, a Mary Kay Beauty Consultant can earn the use of a Mary Kay car. And I went, oh, that's interesting. What kind of car is that? Well, the first car that they came out with was not a Mary Kay Grand Am. It was the car before that. Well, it might have been a Grand Am, but a different style. And, and I'm a Ford girl, so I wasn't real good with automobiles. But when they said I could earn the use of a Mary Kay car, I went, oh, shut the door. I'm going home. I'm telling Jack I'm joining Mary Kay. So I went home and I said to my husband, I'm doing this. And there's no discussion. I'm bringing home a second form of income. And he went, okay, how much money is it going to cost? Well, back then my starter kit was $85, and you open up this big pink case and it looked like a bunch of test tubes. And I went, okay. And then my husband said, so who are you going to sell it to? And I went, well, I don't know. Right? Because here's the story, the backstory. I lived up in Flint as a cooperative extension horticulture agent, engaged my husband, came down to Wayne County, but you have to live in the county you serve. So I had to resign from that position, got married, got a job working for this interior plantscape company. And so I really had been disconnected from my circle of friends for, my goodness, since well, probably a good 10 years. I had one girlfriend and my mom and my mother-in-law. That was my circle of friends. That was it, right? So I want to give anybody hope that's looking at this and saying, I don't have a lot of friends. Well, I had one girlfriend, a mom, and a mother-in-law. My mom held part Mary Kay parties for me here, and then she moved up north, so she had some up north. My mother-in-law had a Mary Kay party at her house, and then her girlfriend supported my business. Thank them all so much. They're all in heaven now, so thank you so much. And then my very best girlfriend is on my Mary Kay team still to this day, right? And she's now a retired teacher. So you just never know what is in store for you in Mary Kay. And that car thing, oh yeah, the car thing. I did have the privilege of earning the use of a car because I had the privilege of working with a team of 12 women, and collectively we earned our first Mary Kay car, and that was 18 cars ago. And that first car was won within the first 6 months of the company launching that program. And since then, my Mary Kay team and now my Mary Kay unit, because I've been a sales director for, since 1996, so almost 30 years. Is that right? That it's been a privilege to work with my consultants. It's been a privilege and it's been an honor to learn how to run a business because I was clueless, and they taught me everything every step of the way. Matter of fact, I joined Mary Kay at a point in time when the word called the internet wasn't even in our vocabulary, right? So when I joined Mary Kay, we were just celebrating our first 25 years in business as a company. This year, we're celebrating 60 years. We are the best-selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the direct sell industry, and that's after COVID. We are taking cosmetics to a whole new level. And if this is something that appeals to you, would you let your Mary Kay beauty consultant know? I know she'd be forever grateful. So in closing questions, here are the 3 things I want to know. Are there some products that you learned about tonight that you just can't live without? Let your Mary Kay beauty consultant know. Is there a second question? Is there something that you didn't know about Mary Kay or the products that impressed you? Leave some comments below on that one. And thirdly, if you were to ever start a Mary Kay business and be on your consultant's team, what would you enjoy the most? Our door is always open. We do virtual Mary Kay parties. We do face-to-face parties. We do Zoom parties. And I'm now launching into YouTube world. That's not really parties, but that's where content's being provided and shared at. So that's everything that we have for now. I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching either live, and I can't see you in Facebook world, or after the fact as a playback. We appreciate your dedication and your support to your Mary Kay beauty consultant, because without our beautiful customers, we wouldn't have a business. And we build our Mary Kay business a face at a time. Our job is to help every woman feel more valued and loved and appreciated, because that's something we definitely know we could all use a little bit more of. You know what? In closing, let me just tell you the 4 things that we know women really need nowadays. Number 1, they need to feel connected in a community, right? Don't we all? Number 2, they need to feel valued and appreciated on some way, some level, right? Number 3, we all need some money. No doubt about it. We all need some money. Absolutely. And number 4, they're looking for something that they can go forward on that helps develop their gifts and talents, or we call that personal growth, right? Because it seems like we're ready. We're ready to explore some new horizons for ourselves. That's what women want. How about you? Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned next week, and it'll be on all the world and wardrobe of eyelashes. I mean, in terms of mascara, I'm not putting eyelashes on. Oh, no. Again, thanks again for watching.